Hello, you're listening to the 94th ever episode of CHISMES and MENUDO. He is
Ricardo, and she is
Adriana, and we are
sitting here with the lovely and talented Mr. Tyler Varela.
Hey everybody. Hey guys. What's up?
Nice.
Nice, dude.
I'm in the house. You guys got me.
We finally have Tyler fucking Varela.
Oh, and they can watch us, right?
Yes, they can see you.
And
they have probably been thinking that you're a figment of my imagination.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because I'm like kind of like a mythical, like a unicorn.
Yeah.
Almost. I shouldn't just look straight at the camera, should I?
Yeah, you can look at the camera.
Do whatever you want. Yeah, we finally got Tyler on, and we want to say a big fucking shout out to Bill because he facilitated this whole thing.
Shout
Shout out Bill King.
Tyler is the king of all kings. We
King
love
me.
him. Friend of the pod. Can't wait to have him back on. But yeah, because fucking Tyler didn't have a fucking Instagram.
Yeah, fucking A. Fuck. You know, but I mean, let's shout out Bill again, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, what's his last name? That guy's a king, right?
He's a king,
He is a
dude.
king.
Love Bill.
And he's a white guy too. He's a white man.
I feel
He is a
very comfortable around him.
Yes, I don't feel like anything bad will,
Yeah.
I don't feel like crime goes on around him or anything terrible
Yeah.
like that. Like, cause just might be because of his skin color, but it's mainly because he's white. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I usually do feel uncomfortable around white men.
Oh, you felt uncomfortable?
Yeah, but not around Bill or Dante. But and Tyler either, but that's I don't know you yet.
They're the sweetest boys.
You know?
The sweetest boys.
The sweetest of boys. They're my boys. But Bill's the sweetest. Finally have Tyler on. I feel like we're gonna go way fucking deep if you're cool with it. Because you already said that you don't have anything to hide, right?
No, I have nothing to hide. Let's get into it. Big time exclusive episode here. Big time ep. It's going to be a special one. Hold on to your hats and get to the edge of your seats. We're about to go deep.
Ricky, what the fuck?
What? It got me thinking though.
Did you see that?
No, what is it?
I'm looking at a thing.
I love this.
I'm looking at a peer-reviewed thing that says race and ethnicity of violent crime offenders and arrests 2018.
What are you looking for? Who made the most crimes or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Persons arrested UCR 2018. U.S. resident population July 1st, 2018. White, but there's a B next to it. 60%.
Dude,
Why is there like a B? It's like
I was
white.
gonna look at the note.
where's the
Excludes
key?
person of Hispanic, Latino origins, e.g. white, refers to non-Hispanic whites, and blacks refers to non-Hispanic black. So, okay, that's because
I'm speechless right now.
that's because anytime that we fill out paperwork, I think it might have changed now.
Yeah.
Whenever they would tell us to fill in like our race or ethnicity, like to get our driver's license or whatever, we would put, I think for our ethnicity was Hispanic, and then our race was actually, we
White.
had to choose
We
white
had to
because
choose
Hispanic
white.
wasn't in there. So that's why they have that little
Yeah.
caveat.
Wow.
Yeah. So this might have been.
So that's
a lot.
all real legit white people.
Yeah, according to this chart in 2018. So why do you commit so many crimes, Mr. Varela?
I think it's because there's just we're the
More of them.
majority.
Yeah.
So
A
we take
likely
up,
story.
No, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good answer. Because it's about the crimes that were happening, 60% white, and
That is
when it comes
true.
down to we're the majority. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Also, we're extremely violent people. It's in our history. No one ever said that we're perfect, and we actually just hide it way better. And there's just more of us to help each other cover it up.
Oh my god. You're
Yeah.
speaking facts right now.
Yeah, we just do that. We do that. We do that blue collar bad boy crime.
Yeah.
We just do it
Yeah.
around the table. And I could speak for most of the white people listening to this.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun being bad. Yeah, exactly.
So white Americans constitute the majority of the 332 million people living in the United States, with 71% of the population in the 2020 United States Census, including 61.6% who identify as white alone.
Yikes.
White people and their bullshit.
But what's up with white people? I mean, let's go back in time.
I don't like whites.
I mean, my last name, I'm sure you guys can say my last name better than I can. It's Varela.
Varela.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, it's with an A.
Rolling that
Varela.
R and
Are you
dropping it down.
Hispanic?
My last name's Spanish from overseas over there in Spain. It's where its origins
The white
from.
Spanish.
You could.
The white kind
You
of
could
Spanish.
say that you are.
Yeah, I guess I could, no matter what you put, just like the survey we looked up, no matter what you put on the little resumes or the applications, whatever, they ask you again, like, are you sure you're not Hispanic at all? White boy, that's what they ask. Like, you have no kind of Hispanic.
Specifically,
there's a box just for that.
Specifically because of your last name, or
no, it's for everything. I thought like they're always just making sure. Like, are you sure you're not?
It's because the last name,
separate.
man. The last name will get you.
yeah.
Varela.
Yeah.
I thought you were Hispanic at first. That's why also too I was like, that guy is so dope. He like talks like a white guy, but he's Hispanic. It's so cool.
I mean, you look at me and what do you say? It's a white guy.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I mean, like you treat me with respect. He's just like, you treat him with the respect immediately. So, and like, I try to play that kind of a cool card, especially around like any of my black friends, any of my Mexican friends, anybody that has any kind of color. I'm going to be like, hey guys, I'm not necessarily white. And they'll be like, you're the whitest guy. And I have to agree. I guess
But you were saying before we started that you dance.
I dance, and move it or,
Move it.
I move it.
Yeah, move it and shake it out a little bit. The problem is I have so much rhythm. It would be a shame if I didn't. There's this certain stigma, especially with my complexions. Like, can he or does he? But the answer all around is a resounding yes.
Love that.
Do you dance to like Spanish music? Like you going to Spanish clubs?
Shit, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just dance all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, like around my room, in the clubs, at Walmart. It depends on what it depends on what song's playing, because I will inhabit. I mean, whatever is in the air. The point of dance, you feel it, you let it go through your body, and then it pops out the other side. So it really doesn't matter what the input is, as long as there's stimulus. Next question.
Stimulus.
Next question.
I'm so fucking nervous. I've never been around Mexican people in my entire life. I'm so nervous at how brown you guys are. It's so disturbing. I'm so grossed out right now.
I'm sorry, dude. I was in the sun a lot today. That's my fault.
I purposely didn't go in the sun just to make you more comfortable.
I feel better. Thank you for
You're
caring.
welcome.
I'm trying to get a lot more sun. Trying to make white people uncomfortable.
I try to get some sun today. I can bronze up pretty good, but I really have to try. It's my problem.
You don't turn red?
I mean, I get, sunburn, but that's only if I'm out there for a while. I really gotta ask for it. If I'm careful, it comes out.
Yeah, that's true. Look at your arm.
Yeah, I mean, it goes, I mean,
dude, you can be Hispanic. You can be a light-skinned Hispanic.
I could lie.
Look at that.
Yeah. You can say you're from like the north.
Dude, Ricky, that's kind of your color right there.
Nah,
on the
dude,
outside.
come on.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, this is like first couple of weeks of spring. I mean, talk to me in July, man. Around my birthday time.
Yeah.
You're gonna look exactly the same.
If I didn't see your pool party, people are gonna be coming up speaking Spanish and even ask.
Tyler.
Oh,
Tyler.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That is why I like the. We were talking about that before we started. If I spoke Mexican,
That was a question she asked.
I got nervous. Sorry.
and I was like, yeah, I study. It's because of the ladies. Y'all are just so pretty, and it's tough to. It's tough. And I just want to fit in. I want to be appealing. So
Do you know how to roll your R's?
No. I mean, I can roll my tongue. I could just do it independently. But if you give me a word with it, like the dog or whatever you say, dog. I can't do it with the word.
Try.
I can't do it.
We have to have you on camera trying that.
Oh no. Yeah. Perro. Thank you very much. Say it again.
Perro.
Perro. Oh fuck. How do you say it, Ricky?
I can't roll my R's. Perro. See, it falls flat. Perro.
Okay, so if that was bad, don't even ask me to try.
Yours is better than his. Legit, he's never been able to roll his R's.
Well, you always walk around, and you try.
Yeah, it's fucked up because my name has 2 R's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I can't say my last name correctly, and it's because of me. I'm uncultured.
Does it sound weird coming out of your mouth, your last name?
Varela? No, it's how I've always said it, and my white family has always said it. So
Varela.
Yeah.
Was there ever like a teacher that like would try to make it sound like really Spanish, like in school?
No, they would just be like, I mean, I grew up in Arkansas, like in everyone's right in the dead middle of Arkansas, real small town, real white, no color, whatever, whatsoever, just all white. And so when they saw it, they'd be sort of like, little bit confused, you know, that it wasn't just some. So instead of saying it like that, they would just be like, "What are you?" You know, like more like scared than curious.
Gotcha.
So they'd just be like, they're looking at you, you know, it's, you know, whatever in the summer.
Damn, Morella's just moved up the street,
Varela.
You know
dropping the
gas
property
station?
taxes.
The Valero, the gas station.
Yeah.
They thought we owned the place. They're all like, these guys are fucking rich. I don't know what they are. They scare me because they ain't white, but
They're clearly not
they're
white.
rich. Yeah.
They got that oil money.
The oil money.
I wish I had oil money.
Oh,
money.
yeah, oil.
That oil money.
Why do you say Arkansas like that? It's I always thought it was Arkansas.
No, it's Arkansas.
It's Arkansas.
That's how you pronounce it.
We went to the same schools.
Well, does it make sense? Does it make sense?
What?
Let's look it up.
Arkansas. There's an S at the end.
Oh yeah, I mean you're right. Like Kansas is the other half of Arkansas, or I mean, like, you know,
Big
Yeah.
majority of
they
it.
are. So that's why you probably said it like that.
Look it up.
It's right there.
Arkansas.
Where'd it go?
Arkansas. Wait, what?
Such a pretty state. Such a good shape.
What
You
is
guys
this?
see that? How boxy it is? It's kind of hot. Like I was just thinking,
It's kind
It
of hot.
you know what it looks like? You ever watch Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
It looks like Juandissimo Magnifico's head.
Okay, stop.
I guess I've seen it. I guess I watched it a long time ago.
Arkansas.
So you guys are siblings,
Yeah.
brother and sister?
No,
I'm kidding.
she identifies as a troll.
Shut up.
Honestly, when I made that joke, I felt a little unscared. Like this could go either way. Who knows how these people feel?
Yeah, I could have been like, yeah, I
Oh
transitioned.
no, I know.
You could
So
do
we
it
were
then.
brothers.
Yeah, you could be offended because I didn't know your sex. You could be offended, like, what do you mean? Are you trying to make a joke about people not
Yeah.
being fluid with their gender? And I love that. I
Or
love
do I
people
look?
finding
Do I
themselves.
look like a boy? Is
Look
that why
like-
you asked?
No, you look like a girl.
Okay.
Today.
You're such an asshole.
So y'all are, how many years apart are you?
We're 2 years
Two.
apart.
I love that.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I have 2 siblings.
Brothers or sisters?
I have a brother and I have a sister.
Who's older?
My sister.
Was
I mean,
was
they're
she a
both
bitch
older.
to you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you guys,
See?
you know.
Bricky was always like on my ass about how, like, you know, I was like always a bitch to him. That's my job. Like I was just doing my job.
Yeah, you're you're protecting him and teaching him the way of life by being
No,
rude.
no, that's false. You're being a bitch because you knew that mom and dad wouldn't let me do anything to you.
Oh, and what could you have done?
Hit
and
you.
what could you have done?
Hit you
Don't take this shit, Ricky. Hit her.
again. I gave her a black eye once.
Oh yeah.
You really did, yeah.
I had enough. I was like,
True story.
fucking.
True fucking story.
I had like a bad day at school or something. It was like in elementary school. I think something went wrong with like my fractions or whatever. And then I got home and she like smacked me in the back of the head. And then
As per usual.
I like snapped. And I just turned around and I was just in my head, I was just going to swing at her so that, you know, she knew that I would do it.
Yeah.
But then I didn't realize how close she actually was and I connected.
Shut up, Ricky. You fucking came for my neck.
You nailed her.
Yeah.
Give her black eyes.
He always wants to play off like the little nice, innocent, sad boy, little sad boy.
Oh.
And
Sad boy.
and I know the truth
Yeah.
is that he came for me.
Doesn't matter if you know the truth. If
The
nobody
fucking
believes you.
nerve. And he was doing puberty, you know?
Yeah, he was in
I
the
was
middle of it.
9.
That's puberty starts at 9.
Not for me.
You're right, you were a little late bloomer.
Started at 10.
I guess I had just like fucked him up to the point where he was like fucking tired of my shit.
Look,
Because I
this
was
is-
mean to him.
This is actually what I meant. You see how
Nobody cares.
the heads are shaped the same?
Oh
It's like
yeah.
square.
He's got a square head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like an exact square.
There's another cartoon that reminds me of it. I just can't remember what it is, but that's the closest one. Arkansas, baby. We went last year for my birthday. We went to Hot Springs.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Is that where
Yeah,
you're
that's
from?
fun. No, I'm from like 2 hours away from there, north central Arkansas. It's called Mountain View.
Arkansas. I refuse to say Arkansas. What are you doing? What are you looking at?
Looking at my
The
town.
city?
Are you going to see a town with one road and 2,000 people?
Really?
Yeah.
That's how small it was?
Mhm.
How did you get out?
I left.
They're not. The road is open, I assume.
Now with those kind of small towns,
Yeah.
it's dangerous in those small towns.
Yeah, we just never belonged. So I just left. It was inevitable. It was
Is your family still out there?
evident. Huh?
Is your family? Oh shit! 2,873 as of 2021.
Oh, it's growing. more people who are about to die have gone there.
How many people were like in your graduating class?
About 100, or about 100.
Oh my god.
Or not even that, like 90, 87 ish.
That's
Jeez.
insane, dude. We had a bunch.
Yeah, my graduating class was like a little over 500.
So you all guys all fucked each other.
Of course, yeah. Everyone was fucking everybody.
That's insane.
It was amazing. Yeah,
It was amazing.
it's so good. I don't know why I left because the pussy was so good, but no, it wasn't.
Have you had Julia yet? Top notch.
Oh yeah, everyone was like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, was there any like small town scandal?
Oh yeah, there was like a lot of that. I mean, we had a couple of teachers fucking the kids.
Nice.
I mean, like maybe 1 or 2 cases, I think. I mean, I hope so. I don't know, but
You
I
hope so.
I actually don't fully confidently know that, but you know,
That's insane,
1 or 2
dude. Like
cases.
small
When
towns.
did that shit happen to your guys' school? You guys went to school around
No.
Dallas.
Yeah,
You guys from Dallas.
Yep.
Yeah, here, like
North
Just right down the
Dallas.
street.
Close by.
close
Probably
by
like
enough.
15 minutes from here.
That's cool. I'm jealous. I've always wanted that kind of. No one. You guys didn't know everybody, and you went. You just did your shit. You had fun with your friends, the
Sort of-
cliques and shit. And you
Sort
had
of,
like
but then also no, because everybody kind of stuck in the community. So like you would end up meeting somebody that went to another school that knew a majority of like the people in
It
your
was
school. It was
like-
weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know anybody really, just like the friends that you hang out with, but you knew everybody.
Yeah. And then everybody would
Okay.
kind of like talk about their shit.
I guess it is like a small town in a way. Like it's a small like section of the city.
Not like super small, like everybody like for sure 100% knows all your shit. And like
But
people
not
check
like
on
that.
you. Yeah.
Because there was
But-
like 300 people in my class.
No, there had to be more.
From what I
Actually,
remember.
no, because I remember when I started going to our high school, like it got
And I
bigger.
know I didn't know all those 300 people, but it was like you knew something about somebody. I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess shit fly. I don't know. Rumors fly and shit.
Yeah, like the only way that I can equate it is like my girlfriend, we went to the same high school. She's only a class below me.
We all went to the same high school.
Yeah, but we never interacted like at all. But we knew all the same people. So she would bring up stories about somebody and be like, "Oh yeah, I have a story about them too," you know. But we didn't interact until I was like 21 and she was 20.
Yeah.
There's like some interwebbings there, and
Yeah.
people kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot actually. Like her.
Oh, our story is insane.
You guys have a whole story.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
So,
What do you mean ours?
like our friend group.
Okay,
Like,
oh, I gotta hear this.
I mean, it's not crazy.
it's not that crazy.
All right.
Her. So she's the middle of 5. Her oldest sister,
Wait, who are you pointing at?
my girlfriend.
Okay.
She's not there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
On the wall right there. I always keep her hand.
She got out. Fuck.
She got
Excuse me, guys.
Oh
So my girlfriend, who's downstairs, her oldest sister was best friends with her best friend's younger sister.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't know this. My best friend lived across the street from his girlfriend. And we would play together when we were like in elementary school. Because we all went to the same elementary school, middle school, and high school and stuff. And then the way that we all got linked together was because he started dating her.
Really?
So now we're all best friends.
Yeah. They just had brunch yesterday.
Yeah, we're besties. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
You don't have a girlfriend? Do you want one?
No.
Smart.
Do you want a boyfriend?
No.
No.
What if I said yes to some of these? What are you gonna do?
I have friends.
Oh yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
I have friends.
How old are you guys?
I'm 28.
I'm 30.
All right.
She's old as
But
shit.
I mean, I have to.
Yeah. Why don't you hook me up?
For real, I have a lot of Latina friends.
Okay, go for it. I'm not telling you not to, but
Because you did say you like Latinas, right?
yeah, it's my biggest like
It's your
downfall in life.
whatever.
It's my kryptonite.
it will be your downfall.
You're masochistic then.
I love y'all.
Do you feel like it's because you grew up in a town of mostly white people?
I guess so. I just like all of these stereotypical attributes that are tied to you guys most of the time because of how most of you behave.
It's all true.
Just sassy and
It's not
like,
stereotypical.
yeah, like
It's all true. I hate it when they fucking say that shit.
no, yeah.
Like it's true.
I don't want to. I mean, you can say it, and I'll agree with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
And
just
that's what
like
we
all that.
expect.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Latinas are looking for white boys these days.
Yeah, they love them.
Because we're tired of the machismo. You know, Mexican men are machistas.
Like a macho
yeah,
man.
Macho man.
And we want, because white boys are supposed to be like scared of us.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the white boys down here in Texas are pretty similar to the machismo guys.
I 100% agree with you.
Because they're always, the little Texan boys, they're wearing the same cowboy boots, the same hats, and they open up the same doors. It's like the white guys are the same as the Mexican guys down here. It's the same
That's
thing.
true, but you're not from here.
I'm not from here.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. I mean, ring the goddamn dinner bell for your friends. I want them to be lined up. I just really want to take my pick. I want to have okay, not to sound like weird or not to sound weird, but I want to have my way with every single one of them. So it's like
they would love that. They don't get a taste for whiteness.
Oh no, please.
As much as they would like. I think TikTok made you guys famous.
Yeah, TikTok made white people famous.
White boys.
They didn't know about it.
Oh, okay.
No, because there was this big thing on TikTok where it was like these white guys are like all looking for Latinas. But it's really us looking for y'all. Yeah. So
I see what you did.
don't tell me because I will have a line waiting for you. Can I take a picture of me?
You should probably tell her.
You can do whatever.
Nice.
He wants the line.
Okay, I will.
Fine.
Don't. All right. Just remember you said that because one of my friends is gonna ruin your life, and I don't want you coming back and telling me something.
You should know they do hit,
They hit. We hit.
but like out of affection.
I know about that.
Have you dated a Latina?
Yeah.
Nice.
You have.
Just a couple. Yeah.
Nice.
What did she do to you?
She treated me great. I loved her.
Did she really?
Yeah, I fell in love super quick. I always do. I got like a huge heart and like so much emotion. I'm kind of like just like a Hispanic person. I'm like right away, just fucking, I'm in love. I'm down to earth, but at the same time, I'm just like super emotional. You know, like, yeah, I'm like,
You're super emotional?
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, I'm so protected. And if anything happens, I'm sure, Ricky, you can relate. Into your girl, just like, you're just right there, just bowed up, ready to go. You'll just hit her at a moment's notice.
Yep, 100%.
Ricky is a pussy.
You a pussy about it?
About what? Protecting my girlfriend?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He has a gun.
Exactly. You got a gun?
I got a couple.
Stop
telling people that.
Stop telling people that.
Not telling people that.
Okay, no, it's no big deal. I mean,
It's not a big deal. We're in Texas.
Yeah, but I don't want people knowing.
You probably have it legally registered.
He has it in
You
his
don't have to
man
register them.
purse.
Oh yeah, me too.
Tactical satchel. That's what it said on the website.
Shut up.
That's badass. So you're like into guns and girls and shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a man.
You're Southern.
Football, beer.
You're Southern, brother.
A little bit.
He wishes.
So you like sports? You like football?
Yeah, I watch football. Not like a lot, but
You're
I watch,
not into sports.
I just watch the Cowboys. I don't watch anything else.
Yeah, I'm not that big into sports either, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never have been.
I want to get back into baseball because they just changed the rules a lot.
Did they really?
Yeah, they put a time clock on the pitcher, so now the games are way faster. Instead of them being like 3 to 4 hours long, they're like
boring.
2.5.
That's better.
Yeah.
Because baseball players are hot. But I'm not going to sit there for 4 fucking hours to watch them.
Yeah, they're hot, but they're so damn slow.
Yeah.
All right. So well, they fixed that. It's like chess. You know, they have their timer there.
Now I'll watch it. Now I'm going
Chess.
to watch. No.
Oh, baseball. I'll watch it too.
Who the fuck would watch chess? Do you play chess?
I know.
Okay, see.
I mean, I've played it before, but
I watched the Queen's Gambit.
That show was
Did you
boring.
watch Queen's Gambit?
Oh yeah, I did watch that show.
It was good. What are you
Boring.
talking about?
So
Those
good.
nerds playing chess.
You didn't watch
And
it.
she has a heroin addiction or a pill addiction or whatever. Boring.
You didn't watch it.
Watch. Who wants to watch a lady play chess?
Yeah,
You see?
she was smart. That's the whole thing about the show. She was like a wicked
Yeah,
genius.
idiot.
I fell
You can
asleep
call him
through
an
it.
idiot. That's okay.
I'm not gonna insult Ricky. I respect Ricky. I like Ricky.
I like you too, Tyler. For the longest, I thought you didn't like me.
Really?
Yeah, but
Well,
I think
you
it's
know
just
what?
like.
You'd be surprised how many times I get that from every single person.
Yeah, I figured it was just like your personality. You're not like standoffish, but you're definitely like more reserved.
Are you? Would you say you're reserved?
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, people tell me that, and I guess it's a problem.
Am I making you uncomfortable? Because I'm all up in your grill.
Not at all. I like this kind of thing. You know, I get to talking and I'll, talk all day, but with like people, you know, you go out and they see me repeatedly and I don't say anything to them. And it's like, you know, some people don't like, some people just get a little bit confused, I guess.
Yeah.
A little bit confused by it. But once they meet me, I think we just have good, got a lot of friendships. A lot of comedians, a lot of good comedian friendships, a lot of people around Dallas, a lot of friendships.
What brought you to Dallas? Like, was it just like the closest metropolitan area that you were just like, it's far enough away but still close?
Yeah. I mean, what'd you laugh for? Did you laugh because I was about to get ready to answer this seriously?
No.
I'm about to tell you the truth.
It's because I'm waiting for... Everything you say makes me laugh. I get your humor. It's hard to find somebody that gets your humor.
I was moved here around like in the end of 2020, like right in the heart of COVID when that shit was happening.
Nice.
And I had a brother down here, and he was just living in Dallas with a good friend of ours from our hometown, and he needed a roommate. And I was actually in Chicago. I was doing stand up there. Yeah, I was down in Chi-Town. I was doing whatever. And when COVID happened, you guys remember, it was in your room, and everyone was scared. It was like 2 weeks in. After a month, I was like the whole place is like going crazy and on fire and burning. So I was like, well, now it's time to like try something new. So I came down to Dallas around the beginning of 2021 or sometime, 2020, and just lived here and waited out COVID. And then I started doing stand up whenever it lifted. I forget when it lifted. You guys remember the date when it kind of came up?
That was the first time I did stand up.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was like what, 2020?
It was like in April, something like that.
21.
No, it was 2020. It was still 2020.
Really? Why do I feel like it was all through the half of 2021?
Yeah, definitely mainly first half of 2021, everything was still shut down.
Why Dallas?
Was it
because you already had people here.
Yeah, people here, and also Texas is a lot more lenient with the COVID thing than anyone else. Like up north, especially, it was all cold and people were just so scared. But here, like you heard all the time, people are like, "Yeah, we're still going out. It's fine."
We were too.
Yeah.
I mean, like
that was the year that we had the most parties. Probably.
Yeah, we hung out the most in 2020.
Yeah. Oh my god,
we were part of the problem.
Yeah.
You really were?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, because me and my girlfriend were living at her sister's place at the time. We were renting a room out there, and then we were just like, "Fuck it, we're all gonna party."
Yeah, and we were just
if we're all gonna die, we're all gonna fucking party before we go.
Yeah, and we started the podcast in 2020, so. October. Like we were like partying or whatever, but on the podcast we were like, we're being safe or whatever. And I still remember that like we did not want to mention that we were like hanging out together or like around, because back then it was like you had your like pods, you had like the people that you could hang around with, but you couldn't hang around with anyone else because then you would bring in the disease or whatever. And it was like, okay, well, we're all just gonna hang out together, but we're gonna have massive fucking parties every fucking Saturday, and we did, and it was fun.
It wasn't every Saturday.
It was almost every Saturday.
You guys been crazy. Big parties too, right?
Yeah.
Nah, like 40, 50 people. It's not that bad.
Y'all should be in prison. Someone should punish.
I'm waiting for the Nuremberg trials of COVID.
I'll just shoot myself in the head before I do any of that shit.
They're just going to show our Instagram stories before they hang us.
I did it.
No, COVID. Yeah, you guys are fine. It didn't really happen.
Were you like scared of it? Of COVID?
No, I was a denier the whole time.
Were you really?
Including today.
Yeah, right now I'm confused what you guys are even talking about. I don't believe in any of it.
I was like, how dare you walk outside without a mask? How dare you not get vaccinated?
Yeah, you were being super annoying about it.
So annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember she called me one time telling me to take it seriously, even before like the shutdowns, because she worked at a neurology clinic at the time.
So I saw that shit. And
no, you didn't.
No, what I mean is like the doctor would only leave it on the fucking news channel, and all the news was talking about was COVID. So like you hear that shit 24/7, and it's like fuck. But I did get vaccinated. Did you get vaccinated?
Yes, I did. I like 3 times or whatever. I got the booster. I got it all.
I only got vaccinated the one time.
Yes, you were so scared, but at the same time you were throwing these parties and shit. With Ricky. Doesn't make much sense.
I guess I'm a hypocrite.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
Yeah.
Hey Ricky, what do you hear in those headphones, man? You just listen to Dr. Dre, or you actually like?
No, Anderson .Paak right now.
Okay, just chilling.
Yeah.
Why do you the only one with the headsets?
So I can monitor the audio.
It's right here.
Actually, no, I don't.
Are you sure?
Do it.
You sure?
No, I don't actually.
You don't like the way you sound?
Do I like the way that I sound?
on a mic?
At first I didn't at all. But, you know, like with stand-up, you record your shit and you like, you know, at least get the audio and play it back or whatever sometimes. So, and I always, at first I hated it. I never wanted to do that. And it really irked me a lot. But after a while, you just kind of get used to like, oh, okay, I sound like that. I understand.
Yeah. The only reason I wanted to do this podcast, the only reason why I bugged Ricky about doing it with me, because I like to hear myself through a mic.
Oh, well, you're like that, huh? Who the fuck likes the way they sound? I've never actually heard
a narcissist.
Me.
How crazy would it be if I could pop this out?
You could.
Good.
Yep. Just make sure
with.
it's still on when you pop it out.
Up.
Was I ever on?
Yeah, you were on.
That's what
you just turned it off. You just turned it off right now.
I'm good, right?
You're good. Fantastic. If you want to move the mic stand out of your way.
Do you prefer to hold penile looking objects?
Yeah, anything that looks like a dick, I usually get it in my hand immediately. And near my mouth as quick as possible. That's just how I roll. Yeah. Talk about oral sex. Oh, you guys probably don't want to talk about that together. This feels so close.
Oh, dude.
Unfortunately, we talk about sex
all the time.
You guys are that close?
No. I just like to say shit to bother him.
Oh. Guess who? So you come skipping in after your day job. Or
Finally found it. Finally fucking found it. Effective Wednesday, March 10th, 2021, all businesses of any type may open to 100% capacity.
So May
10th, 2021.
I said April, so I was right.
Or March 10th, sorry.
I was still right.
Right, so I've been lying to everybody. I thought that happened a lot sooner.
No, I knew
Me too.
it.
I waited quite a while after that. I feel like that was the time where people were just like tiptoeing out and like they were the brave ones. I don't feel like it was fully okay until like damn near the end of 2021.
I think this weekend.
At least no masks and shit.
Oh, I was rocking a mask for a long time after it opened.
I stopped after a while.
Okay, maybe I just went out like when the mask came down and everyone was super cool. I mean, that's just when I did it.
But you went to the store and stuff, right? Or were you like getting stuff ordered in?
No, I went to the store. I lived normal. I wore a mask and I was just doing the normal thing.
Yeah. Did you work from home?
Yeah. What did you do when you came down here? Where did you start working when you came down here?
I think I worked at a Starbucks.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I started working at a Starbucks. It was a couple years ago. And because I was already doing a little bit of that, like barista shit in Chicago for fun. And that was getting me by. And then so I just jumped. It was like in a Tom Thumb. It was like they were downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
It was nasty as fuck.
It was nasty.
I hated it.
Why was it nasty?
Homeless people.
A lot of homeless people would come in there and bother us and try to get in our trash, and no one would clean because normally I would close, and I wouldn't clean it, you know. And
you nasty! You wouldn't clean it?
I'm just irresponsible. I'm bad at my job. I don't want to fucking serve coffee. I was miserable. I don't want to do this, so I didn't clean. I just went home.
I had a friend that worked at Starbucks for like 4 years, and he hated every minute of it.
But he got us free drinks, which is awesome for us.
If you're gonna do that, just go ahead and just be a server somewhere and actually get real tips. Don't be treated like shit.
What was it that bad? It was that bad at Starbucks?
I mean, it's okay when it's not busy because you could just get really high on caffeine with your friends. Just make jokes behind the counter.
I love getting high on coffee. I drink maybe 5 cups of coffee a day.
Oh yeah, I used to be real bad when I worked there.
I love coffee.
I had to walk myself down a little bit. I would get the shakes, get some headaches. You try to quit, just get fucking.
You would get headaches? I would get headaches when I wouldn't drink coffee. I guess it was that bad.
Let's talk about something else because this
let's go back to oral.
Yes, okay, there we go.
Go ahead. So what was your first oral story? You wanted to talk about it.
Both giving and receiving.
Yeah.
Dude.
I can tell you mine.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you mine.
All right, you guys go first.
Okay, me.
Shit.
I was in middle school. No.
What?
I was in high school. I was in high school.
You young tramp. You're in 7th grade just giving out the Glock.
I was, what's it called?
Glock.
Ahead of my time.
Ahead.
Ahead.
I was trying to do some of that too. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
I was in high school and I had a boyfriend in sophomore year.
You.
And before our daddy left us and scarred us for life,
Daddy.
we used to live in a 3-bedroom apartment and I had my own room. And so our high school was right across the street from our apartment.
That'll do it.
And
Equals
so everyone,
blowjobs.
yeah. And I gave him my first blowjob in my closet.
Does Ricky know this story?
Yes.
I do now.
Yes.
Wait, so you like before that you knew?
No.
Yeah, he did. I've said it before. He probably blocks it out.
Yeah, I wasn't listening at all. What story?
My first head. My first.
No, I don't think you ever told me.
I told him
Unless
about my first orgy
What?
in that same
It
room.
wasn't really an orgy,
Well, we had sex. At the
but
same
it was
time. Is that an
fucking
orgy?
weird.
What?
No, an orgy is passing around. Y'all didn't pass each other around, which would have been fucking weird because two of the people that were in there were siblings. I remember that detail.
Whoa, really?
I lost my virginity with my boyfriend's sister in the room.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She was asleep or something?
No,
Nope.
she was fucking her boyfriend.
God, it's fucking hot.
It's hot when
You
you're
have
not the
to-
sibling.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys are talking about sibling this and head that. Like I'm just getting hard over here. No, I'm good. No, don't me too me. No, I'm not hard. So go on. Like how long did it last? Were you good at first? Do you feel like you had a
No, I was
Little neck
straight
flirt?
like because
All
back then. No, fuck no, never. Don't ever put that shit on me. I would never did that. But I was
That's
like,
so offended.
hey, tell me I'm a bitch, but don't tell me I fucking bite a dick.
so
But it was like I never watched porn, so I was only like sucking the tip
that's good.
and like pretending to gag.
Pretending to.
Yeah.
That's funny. You're only around the tip, but you're pretending.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I think I did a good job.
Did he like pat you on the head and say that's nice?
No, he was like
Good job.
That's kind of
aggressive with it.
Oh, I love head. Hey guys at home, if you call in right now, we'll give you head for the first 20 listeners who
That's a
comment.
lot.
The first 20 listeners that comment in the comment section, Tyler, give me head. I'll pick 5 of you to give head to. Promise, and that's a promise.
Majority of our listeners are men.
But you, dude, top 20, I'll pick 5.
I'll pick the 5 women.
I fucking promise.
Okay, what's your first head story? I told you mine. Now you have to tell me yours.
Oh man,
This is gonna be good.
I'll just lie. I think. Well, it was to a girl.
Giving?
Yeah, giving. I did everything super late. I was like 17.
Whoa.
The first holding hands, first kiss, first fucking, and I ate her out and all that shit. It was fucking dope.
Was that your first girlfriend? Ooh.
Everything was the same at the same time. I really, my balls just dropped and I got hair on my chest the first time I licked her pussy. Yeah, it wasn't good. It didn't like, she wasn't turned on. I didn't know. I was scared. I thought, like you said, porn. I thought that's what the guy should start out doing. Big mistake.
God.
You should just start by just, filling her up, doing the thing. And then, but, I don't think a girl who's also a virgin wants you just to go straight down on her.
No.
Yeah.
She's probably just self-conscious the whole time. I was like, I hope it doesn't. And I'm under there just like it's humid. I'm just like, I can't see anything.
Oh my
I just using my tongue to fill it out. I was like, this is what it is, huh? It's weird. Nice.
Dude.
It's weird the first time face to face with a vagina and you can't even see it. You're just like everything else, every other sense besides sight. Yeah, it was the best day of my fucking life, honestly. But it
really awakened something in me.
Yeah, man, it was amazing.
Shut up.
You're
Was it really?
You're like, oh, it was amazing, but also I was horrible at it. But it was great for me.
Yeah, no, I came up like 2 minutes later, and then the same girl just gave me head later on. It was also equally as bad as my attempt. So.
Nice.
Not good stories. I wish I had I was like 12 underneath a slide.
Ew,
but
yuck.
I was just
No.
in a bed and I was stupid. And, yeah.
Well, that's what you do. Like, that's your first girlfriend. You're figuring out your body.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yep. Everybody does it at different times.
Oh.
I'd rather talk about the first time I ever came than talk about getting head or giving head.
Came from it?
Because of you? Like,
But jerking
Solo?
off and shit.
yeah.
Ricky, tell me the first tell me this, man. Tell me the first time you ever discovered jerking off.
Discover
Don't.
jerking off?
Yeah.
I was like 11.
Okay, that's a good age. Oh, that's such a good fucking age. Everyone give him a hand. So go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Ricky?
So I was like 11, and
Ricky, slow down.
Stop it.
I was 11.
No, Ricky,
I was a chunky 6th grader or 5th grader going into 6th.
you're still going too fast for my brother, but go ahead. Keep talking.
And whatchamacallit?
Oh no.
I don't remember what it was that triggered it. I'm pretty sure it was like Girls Gone Wild infomercials. And dude, that's in my ear.
Liquid was going through my fucking esophagus.
That's how you sound, man.
Oh
That's
my
how you-
god, yuck.
I remember specifically, I didn't
God,
come until the 3rd time. I just had like the sensation of orgasm, but it wasn't until the 3rd time, and it freaked me the fuck out. Like,
Oh, because stuff
I
was
was
coming out.
horrified.
That's good, man.
Like I had the sensation, then it came out, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I thought I broke my dick because
Yes.
at first I thought it was blood because like I
Absolutely.
wasn't looking at my dick while I was doing it. You know,
I know
was
you're
just,
telling the truth right
yeah.
now.
And I think I was like covered up, like I was under the covers, and then I just felt a liquid in my hand, like goo, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking blood!" And I ran to the bathroom and then just washed my hands. I was like, "Why is this blood white?" And then I didn't, like, it scared me so much that I didn't do it for like almost a day.
Almost a day.
Yeah, I was terrified. I remember this one time.
Are you for real? We shared a bathroom. We shared a bathroom. Did you ever jerk off in the tub? Oh, Ricky, we shared a
Bruh.
fucking bathroom.
What?
You
What?
nasty fuck.
Did you just ask him if he ever jerked off in a tub? You clearly don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Everything that you can see with your eyes in that room, I'm sure he jerked off on. I'm sure it was everywhere.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Shared.
He's a good man.
I got rid of the stains on the toilet.
Yeah, he did.
Talk about you. I don't want you to ask Ricky any more questions.
That's such a good. If you're about to go into more examples, I like the broken dick blood. Fucking scared.
That was
That's a good
scary.
story.
I remember this one time. It was after Dad left, and I went to go visit him. I went for like 2 weeks, and
You're talking too fucking fast.
I'm not getting, I can't get there if you talk too fast. Say it under your breath.
Dude,
This podcast is-
you're losing most of your fan base
Yes,
right now.
we're
They're like,
dead.
dude, I like these two before. They always talked about what I like. But when they got this fucking guy on here start talking about eating pussy and jerking off,
I think
Eating bad pussy.
I think the eating pussy was fine.
Yeah.
It's the description of a 12-year-old jerking off that isn't great.
11, right?
Well, this story that I was going to get into, I think I was 13.
Oh, yeah, finish.
Finish so I can finish.
Stop it.
So I knew that I was going to be gone for a while. So I was just like, I need to get all of this out of my system,
Absolutely.
you know? So I jerked off a lot, like before I left. And then I was there for a week. And then my dad asked my mom if I could stay for another week. And I was on edge. So I was just like, all right, this is a test of my mental strength.
Why'd you just do it there, buddy?
Huh?
Why'd you just do it there?
Catholic shame.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
didn't want to do it.
And the
here.
fear of getting caught because it was like 40 Mexicans in one house. And I was like, there was no time for privacy, like at all. So then finally, when I got back, like I pretended that I was super tired, like from the flight or whatever. It was like a 2-hour flight.
I love this.
And I went into my room, and then I actually ended up knocking out. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna jerk off. And
Why bother going to the bathroom? You had your own room.
what do you mean? I went to wash my hands.
You sneaky snake. And then you came.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that I was dehydrated, so I came from jerking off, and then I got a horrible headache.
Oh,
Like just like
Is that a thing?
yeah, because you're dehydrated.
Yes, it is. Go ahead.
So then I had a horrible headache, and then that scared the shit out of me. So I didn't jerk off for like at least like another 2 hours.
Ew.
2 hours.
I gotta rewind this. That's actually kind of a good bit.
It's a great bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just generally like a good story. Didn't jerk off in another 2 hours. Man, go fuck yourself, Ricky.
Well, not right now. I mean, I have company.
Oh, good
All
shit.
right.
Kudos.
Next story.
We're sort of like this. I don't want to keep on going on about jerking off, but Like same age, same scenario, same like, did I break it? What happened? Like dazed and confused. I just humped something until I came, actually. That's how horny I was. I didn't even know that the hands, I was just like, you know what? When I can't believe, I was just pacing around my room. I'm like, attack my pillow. And I'm like, what the? And then, it was the first time I came. It was so hot.
That's insane.
What did you hump the pillow?
Something?
Yeah, humped the pillow to death. Because I was just so pent up with like energy. I mean, the first time you're ever horny, it overtook me, and the nature was like, just take it out on something, buddy.
Yeah. I can understand why people used to think that it was like demonic, because it really is like a demonic energy inside of you that you just need to exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't get to act on it for like another 7 years or something.
You didn't jerk off for another 7 years?
No, like
sex.
Sex.
Oh my god. That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the safer subject of eating pussy, please.
Okay. The first time I ate pussy was about the same. It was right after my first blowjob, because the girl was like, well, I went down on you,
She had a pretty deep voice the way you impersonated.
Yeah. Funny enough, she kind of did.
Really?
Oh, she did.
A little bit,
I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
She had a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So then,
Hey.
Hey, that felt pretty damn good.
Yo.
I need you to go down there and lick my clit, right?
All right.
So, I went down there for
I love Texas.
15 seconds. Love Texas, dude. There's so many young children having sex.
Young Mexicans.
And then I went down in there for 15 seconds, and I came up and I was like, that was about as much as you did. It was not.
You're fucked up. That's fucked up. I can't know. If
I was a child. I was 15.
Oh no.
16.
I mean, okay, yeah, I get it. But it's so rude.
It's rude.
So rude.
I wouldn't do it now
to have
as an
sex
adult.
with a girl. No, I'm not even talking about giving head, but not make sure that she comes first.
Oh,
That is a pet peeve of mine. I get pissed.
Now you have trouble getting me up from down there. Much rather be giving it than taking it for sure. I'm a giver. I'm hard up. I love eating. I love just, I'm hungry.
I have an insatiable appetite.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with that. And I feel insecure unless it's a lot. And also, I just like to perform, obviously. I'm a stand-up. I like to,
I treat the clitoris like a microphone.
Dude, I swear to God, if I feel bad about it, I'll make notes, mental notes. I'll be just severely critical. And next time I'm in that fucking shit, it's going down. I'm a bad boy. Or I got a lot of issues. I don't fully have a lot of confidence. So if I don't show up and fucking rock, I'm mad at myself. Because I got
He's
a lot
so
of
white and he's so
issues.
skinny, and he's like, I'm a fucking bad boy.
But I'm a beast. I know I'm fucking white. I know I'm skinny, but I'm a fucking animal. I'm no lie. Got a lot of issues. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Good, yeah. I like how you have these headphones. Looks like I can just whisper shit too.
Yeah, dude.
Straight across the room.
You're gonna make Ricky fall in love with you.
That's why the moan was so
Ricky
weird. It's right in here, dude.
Amen, brother.
This did not go the way I thought it was gonna go.
Really?
You don't know me very well.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. How far are we in?
So what's popping?
What's popping with you, dude? When's your next show?
Yeah, tell us about your comedy. When did you start? Why did you start? How was comedy in Chi-Town or whatever? Comedians?
Yeah, Chicago was a lot of fun. That's kind of well, actually, I went to LA before the first time I ever did stand up. I was in LA because we have this uncle, this family friend of my mom's, is the same age. He lived out there and had this garage behind his place that I obviously would love to sleep in for 7 months and try to do stand up and all that shit. So I went out there into 2018 or so and just did 20 sets, very few. And I just ran around, did it in the back of and I was it was terrifying. It was bad. The traffic was terrible. Everyone there I hated. It was Los Angeles. So everyone was just really mean and just not a normal fucking human being. And it was way too expensive. And I was just well, this is terrible. I'm not even sure if I like comedy after this. So I left and went to Chicago after that because I'm like, that's a more normal city, be the same time zone as where I grew up. And I could be Midwest and be kind of cool. People are friendlier. And Chicago's a cooler city. And then I was out there in like all of 2019, just doing sets, like not very often, kind of filling it out more, doing more open mics and stand up. I did like, I don't know, like 3-4 a week or something. I didn't go after very hard at first or anything like that, but I was just doing it to get my sea legs, I guess, and to try it out and to write and see if I liked it at all. And I was still on the I don't know. I don't know. It was going okay, but like at first, like if you don't know anybody like around where you're doing it at and you're like so uncertain about like what you just started to do, it was very like unnerving. So it was like it kept me from like really like trying stuff or like going out and doing as much as I wanted to and all this shit and just being really self-conscious about it. So, but after that, when COVID hit, it was kind of like I guess for everybody to take a step back and a break from what the fuck they were doing and really think about it. And I still just came out with the same answer. I still wanted to do comedy. And by that time, when it opened back up, I was down here in Dallas, slinging it, slinging
jokes,
yeah, slinging charts, slinging,
But you've always known that you wanted to do it, though, right? Like
since I was 14.
Damn.
So I was 14 years old. I wanted to do.
Who did you watch that you like?
Stand up specifically? You were like, I want to do that.
Yeah, I thought that was it. I thought that was like what a comedian like could only do. Well, I mean, I guess a comedian technically is like a person who performs comedy like for people. So you could do like comedic acting or something, or you could be like a comedian, but like you're primarily like writing on shows and shit like that. Like you're kind of like that. But like stand up comedy, I thought like. I didn't know it was a thing until I watched it or heard an album for the first time. And then I only thought it was that one medium. So I was like, I want to be a comedian. I want to do that.
Oh, okay. What was the album that you heard?
It was Nick Swartzen, Nick Swartzen's Party. Do you guys know Nick Swartzen?
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember Benchwarmers, the movie?
Oh, yeah.
He was Howie.
Oh.
You don't know.
I know, yes.
The one that was...
What else is he in? He's in like a bunch of Adam Sandler's shit.
I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler. Yeah, I know who it is.
Silly.
He's
I didn't
funny.
know he was a stand-up comedian.
He's a huge stand-up comedian.
I've only known him from Adam Sandler movies.
Let's see what other movies he's been in.
Only Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I think most people know him from his
Zohan.
acting.
Yeah, he was in
Zohan. Yeah,
Grown
Grown
Ups.
Ups. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that one.
Which one?
Just Go With It. That's a good one.
You guys need to
Yeah.
watch that Bucky Larson movie to the left there on the first column.
That one? I've never
Why
seen
do
that
I feel
one.
like I've
It's
seen
about
it?
him going out and being like a porn star with like a super small dick, and he's just ugly as fuck, obviously. And it's like one of the funniest movies.
I've never seen that one.
I remember, I think, seeing the trailer for it. When did this come out?
That sounds familiar, the name.
2011. Yeah. Okay. I definitely remember seeing something about that. I just never watched it.
Let's go.
So that was your first?
Yeah, the album was called Party, and he was like 20 something. He's probably my age when he put it out. My age now when he put it out, and I listened to it like on the bus, like to a basketball game with one of my friends. Like he had those earbuds that you could plug in two at a time, and we both were just sitting there in the back of the bus listening to it. I'm like, what is like? No, listen, like I think you like this kind of stuff. And I was listening to the Party album, and it's not traditional stand up really. It wasn't like traditional jokes. He just tells like stories, and he's just like really silly, and he just talks about like cats and farting or whatever, like just stupid bullshit, and he makes noises and stuff. And I was just like, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And like I was just like back there just fucking having a little boygasm, and my friend was just like just watching me laugh at it, and we just made the jokes for the rest of the year. And then like, having his jokes in my head was like kind of like having jokes, like walking around with like jokes that we just make when something else comes up. And then I was like, I wonder if I can, just make, like you could just do your own jokes. And then shortly after I saw it, I was like, yeah, I just want to be a comedian. We'll do that.
Jeez.
Nice.
That's definitely the origin story. You guys got it here first too.
I know, that's why I'm also doing it. I want everybody's first. I have a lot of people's first
Oh, really?
stories. Yeah, that's why I want, like, whenever we ask people, whenever they come on, I'm like, tell me everything about you.
I'll tell you everything. I'm an open fucking deep book. I'm a deep open book.
That's crazy to know that you want to do something that young.
Yeah, it was.
Especially comedy.
True.
You know?
Yeah. Did you try like any like while you were in high school? Did you try any talent competitions or anything where you did stand up?
None of it. I knew like I was like, this is it for sure, but I didn't act on it or do anything for like the longest time. I didn't tell anybody ever until I went out to LA like in 2018 around then.
How old were you?
I was 22.
When you
almost
went
23.
Wow, 22 to be in LA. You were a baby.
Yeah,
going to LA and just trying to be knowing what we know now. Like when we first started the podcast, we were just gonna do we're just talking shit or whatever. And then out of nowhere, because I didn't know Ricky was wanting to do comedy either. So out of nowhere, he's like, "I'm doing this thing," and I was like, "Oh shit." And so then I started getting into it, and knowing all the crazy shit that goes on. I mean, I guess with anything, but comedy specifically, is to do that at 22, to go out there at 22 from a small town.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking scary. I could never do that.
Well, yeah, it was like.
Is that the one?
Yeah, this is the album. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's it. That's the front of the thing. Every time I pulled it off my little iPhone 4, it was him standing there like that. It's great. You guys should listen to it later.
Were you scared?
I say it's great, but it's kind of niche and stupid. Was I scared? Oh yeah. No, but like I was saying, the whole time I didn't do anything about it. I knew I wanted to do it for such a long time. In my head, it was such a certainty. But by the time it was approaching, I was just the impending guilt is it almost made me had to do it because I wanted to do it for such a long time. If I didn't do it, I would be betraying 8 years of my entire life if I didn't ever go out and do it. So no, it was actually a no-brainer. It was it forced me to go, I guess.
Jesus. I don't think we've ever had anyone come up and say that they actually were doing that young.
No, I don't think so.
Thinking about it, fantasizing about it. Yeah.
Wow. So you're gonna make it big, and we have your first inside scoop.
Sweet.
Yeah. There you go. We just there you go.
Gonna ride your coattails.
Yeah. Can we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! You can't say no because we're Mexican and you're white.
And it's on camera.
I know. I know I'm being recorded. It's okay.
Wait, what?
Yes. Shut up.
That's all right, guys. Woo.
Hell yeah. It's going to be awesome in 10 years.
Cool.
I know, dude.
Maybe less.
Maybe more.
When now that we've had so many people on that do comedy and stuff, we're I said Tyler's going to make it and Ricky's Kevin's going to make it. Tyler and Kevin. And I still think.
Yeah. Definitely.
And you're a fan of mine.
Yeah.
Ever since.
When?
Whenever my first show was. I'm not good with dates.
Whenever Ricky show was.
You're my first fan, I think.
I'm your number one fan.
Oh yeah, you're my biggest
I'll
fan.
start the fan club. I'm good with organization.
She's not.
I'm good with talking to people.
She is.
I can talk to your people, your other fans. But you gotta say I'm your first.
Keep in mind, she's a big fan of Selena and the leader of her fan
Ricky,
club.
why would you say that?
I'm just saying. The leader of Selena's fan club shot her for all her money and stole money from her.
Is that right?
Yes.
I didn't know that about
Yeah,
Selena.
but I would never do that to you.
Shot her with
Also,
38
I don't have
special.
a gun.
Yeah, but
Careful, her brother does.
you fucking so much emotion.
When you look at me,
Guns, you know what I mean? Just scared.
When you look
I already
at
tell
me?
she's just the eyes. I see so much fire. It's just so much passion. It's almost that's what I love, and it's also scary. I think that's why I'm fucking attracted to every single.
so
Latina
is that a
I
yes
meet.
or no
Yes. I want to get in deep.
to your fan club? Ew. Don't go screwing your fans, please.
Oh my God, I'm not a monster.
No, you just said you were a beast.
I is President Yolanda.
Don't tell him this. He's not gonna let me be a part of his fan club.
This is the woman that killed Selena.
Or the president of his fan club. You know Selena, right?
A president killed Selena.
And she was president of the fan club.
I've seen the movie. I know your people's Jesus.
He's dated Latinas. Of course they're showing him.
True. Yeah.
What type of Latinas did you date?
The Mexican. The most recent was Brazilian.
Nice.
That's not. Never mind.
Yeah, it is.
Pull
They're
up
more
Latina,
European.
Hispanic.
Pull up Brazilian and tell me if they're more Latina or European. They're fucking European.
I'm glad this isn't my
So
laptop.
that one doesn't count. Thank you so much.
No, they're smack dab right there in South America. They're just hanging out, Latinas.
Well, what are they?
Brazilians are not considered Hispanic or Latino under the federal government, government definition of the term, which
I love being
was
right.
last updated in 1997. Only people of Spanish culture or origin, like Americans with Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban heritage, regardless of race, are considered Hispanic or Latino.
Is that the only Hispanic girl that you've had? Is that why? Or have you had more other than her?
I said Mexican right before that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you
Look
only
how
had
Mexican.
one.
Latina?
Let's see if Mexicans are Latinas.
Look how Mexican. Make sure. I don't know anymore. You know, I know my geography pretty well good. By the way, if you guys want to play a geography game with me, you guys can.
Okay, well, let's play a
That'd be-
geography game.
That'd be kind of hot.
What does that say?
OMB defines Hispanic or Latino as a person of Cuban, Mexican, Puerto Rican, South or Central America, or other Spanish culture or origin, regardless of race. See, this is weird because this definition says that South or Central American, and Brazil's in South America.
Yeah, true.
I guess they were
They're
not.
lying fucks.
I guess were they not conquistador or whatever?
Yeah, we all were.
Conquered? No, this Brazil.
Brazil was conquered by Portuguese.
Oh, see, there you go.
Portugal. That's why they
Portugal.
speak Portuguese.
Well, see, there you go. They weren't.
Very good,
They
Ricky.
They weren't conquered by Spain. Right?
So that's why I think I fuck so much because I'm like my family is from Spain. Like I'm a Spaniard. You know what I mean? They say
okay.
Spanish like, oh, you're like Mexican. That's what people back home used to think. You say, well, that's Spanish, and like, no, European. I was like white. Like Shakira.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that,
Go ahead, Tyler.
you make a woman go mad.
I think he's feeling some type of way because that last Brazilian is not like Latina.
Dude. So what? Am I happy because of that?
No, I think you're mad.
Oh my! Oh, is this me mad?
Yeah.
Girl, shit.
I can tell you're giving up a vibe of, damn, I thought I had two Latinas. Now I only had one.
I mean,
They're
I
Latino.
think you're wrong. Yeah.
Google just said I'm right.
Yeah, but
then
Brazil,
immediately-
you tell the whole
immediately-
country of fucking Brazil that they're not Latina.
And then
I
immediately
didn't
it
Google
corrected
that.
you
Those
How?
girls will be mad.
by saying that Hispanics in South America are Hispanic, like people from South America. Brazil is in South America.
Whatever.
You know, this isn't even stuff I need to know. You guys might need to figure it out.
So between 1519 and 1521, Herman Cortés and a small band of
Herman
men
Cortez.
brought down the Aztec Empire in Mexico, and between 1532 and
We don't need to hear about
1533,
that, Ricky. That's like
Francisco.
you telling a Jewish
Pizarro.
person about fucking Hitler.
Oh, she loves the Holocaust.
You deny it.
And his followers toppled the Inca Empire in Peru. So yeah.
You need to stop saying that.
What?
That I love the Holocaust.
I do love the Holocaust.
I like learning about it. I don't like the fact that it happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you love the Holocaust.
Shut up.
We're saying the
if
same
he's
thing.
saying that, what do you think? What do you interpret that as?
I think that you like that it happened.
Thank you very much.
No.
Like, I don't know.
Yes.
No. Let's ask Google.
I don't like
Yeah,
that it
ask Google.
happened. I don't like that it happened. I just like learning about it.
Yeah, like you like history in World War II. and shit.
Yeah.
That's
But like, not that it fucking happened. I hate injustice. I'm very much against injustice.
It was a
That's
fun
good.
game.
You should be a cop.
Oh, fuck no. The fuck?
Not gonna be no fucking pig.
Yeah. I hate
Fuck
pigs.
12. Fuck 12.
No, I'm going to say right here on this podcast for the first inside scoop, fuck the police. No, man. Fuck
I was
the
scared
pigs.
that you were going to say that you like were
I love
one.
the police.
I need to blow my nose real quick. I'm going to.
Yeah, go for it. Tyler's an undercover cop.
I know. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That's why he had to walk away. He went to go radio. Okay,
Oh, fuck.
we need to hide everything.
Yeah. Dude, I brought my weed. I brought my mota.
I brought my mota. What the fuck was that?
I brought my mota ese.
Isn't it interesting
What?
that in less than like 20 years, Spain conquered 2 empires?
Fuck a Spaniard. Said it.
Is this interesting? 1519 to 1533. The Aztec Empire and the Inca Empire were taken down.
There was this I think, I don't know what it was, like a TikTok or a clip somewhere that I saw where someone asked AI to draw an illustration of what Native Americans would be now if they had never been conquered. Look that up. AI illustration of Native American civilization or whatever. Do images. I think I saw it on TikTok.
I don't know how to look that up. Talk amongst yourselves.
It looked badass. I was telling Ricky that I was on TikTok. Are you on TikTok? Do you?
No.
You don't like TikTok?
No.
At all?
No.
Like you don't even just get lost in it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like you just found out that I just got my Instagram back. You think I was sitting there on TikTok scrolling?
All right, these it.
True.
That's like straight based social media.
What is up with you with comics and not liking social media? You don't like social media either, huh?
I'm fine with social media. I just never had a TikTok. I don't dance. I mean, like, what would I do on a TikTok?
Well, it's much more than just dancing videos now.
Oh, see, I might look into it. Like, I definitely want to, be a part of the people. I just,
I think it's just, you just learn a lot from TikTok. Because people are like posting videos of things that they know that you might not know.
You ever see that Mexican chick who she posts nothing but Mexican history?
Yeah, love that. Love that account.
Have you ever seen the Mexican with like bangs? Like that haircut, like the Edgar haircut?
The Edgar haircut?
Okay, apparently, this is one of the videos that I saw of hers that just landed on Instagram.
It's true.
She was saying that that's an indigenous haircut. Really? That's what they're doing it for. And I'm here to say, no, they're fucking not.
Stop.
It is not because they
Ricky
are connecting.
Hates social media. It's so
I hate
stupid.
Mexicans. They're not trying to connect to their indigenous roots. This is bullshit. They got it because one Mexican did it, and then they all did it, just like how they all have Silverados.
Can you chill?
No.
Why would you talk bad about your own people?
I'm not. They're not my people. Those are Edgar's. Those are not Mexicans.
Axel wants an Edgar haircut.
That's fine.
I was gonna get it for him.
You gonna go and get it for him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. We
His
went
hair's
to
not long enough.
No, but
Look at this shit.
Never mind.
See?
He was saying that we have to grow it out.
Yeah. Look, this is what they're comparing it to.
But it's true, Rick.
It is true. But why would you want to emulate a culture that was conquered?
Because it's our culture.
Boo.
Well, how is it our fault? Tell me this. How is it our fault that somebody came to our land and they had better weapons than we did? How is that our fault?
You weren't ready. You're weak. Sorry. Just kidding.
Tyler?
No, the technology, it's so only fair. No, yeah. Think about it.
It is, but how is it our fault that we didn't have that? You know what I mean? Not that it's our fault, but it's like when someone comes with better weapons and they're more civilized or whatever than another, then of course they're going to beat them.
Because white people, the European folks, we come packing diseases. And
exactly.
we come like just right off the side of that rock and we just go, woo, Africa, woo, South America. Let's go fuck up the Native Americans. No one else is going anywhere. Yeah. But we're going to India. We're going, hey, is this Asia? We're fucking everybody up. We're awesome, yeah. It's weird because like we're just such
great at conquering.
I think that's what it is. We're just mean people. But really, I think the only tactic we had was get you sick. And then you got sick and that was it.
See?
That's why we won. I'm not a big history buff, but I know we're evil, right?
Are you feeling in your bones or what?
Do I feel evil in my bones?
You have to suppress.
Yeah. Only when I...
is that why you like don't actively work out? Because you know that if you were like super duper bufferoni, that you would be like killing people. What?
What's the matter with you?
Are you offended?
No, not at all. I just want to know what part Ricky thought was too much. That's what interests me.
Yeah, what? It's offending to him that you're offended for him.
I am offended for him.
He's a man.
Hey, since you don't work out and you're a piece of shit.
No.
Do you do that because
Is that
of your
how
whiteness?
I said it?
No, but I was gonna make that same joke. So
What if he told you the same thing? What if he was like, clearly you don't work out?
I would be offended as a fuck.
yes, I'm mad. It's a body type, man. Where I'm trying to emulate. I'm trying to emulate a style. I went to the gym and say, you know what I want to look like? I want to look like. I mean, I look fine. Like you gotta, you gotta get me like.
You're tall,
you gotta catch
slender
me
dude.
outside. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't beef up either, but also like I don't know. I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to get into any fights, but also.
But if you were like super buff,
that would never happen to me. I mean, look at my body style.
You
think I'm gonna
could.
beef up?
if
Oh,
you
yeah, dude,
wanted
steroids.
to,
Yes,
Testosterone.
no
Yeah.
protein, meat,
Steroids.
you could. And if you would,
you want me to try?
you should try.
Oh my god,
That'd be cool as shit if like in a year you're just yoked.
Dude.
You put on like 100 pounds of just lean
Oh
muscle.
my god,
that would look so good on me too.
it would. It would.
I know. Will you help me?
Sure. All my
her.
friends would be like, dang.
Oh damn. Well, your friends are gonna,
No, they prefer
Line it up right now, right?
slender. I mean, yeah.
you already sent out
No,
the
you
group
know.
text.
No, you know what we could do is.
You got a group text with your girls?
Yeah.
Send them a picture right now
Okay.
of me.
Oh crap! I haven't.
Our phone's over there.
Ah, fuck.
But I definitely would. But I definitely will once we're done. But also, let me tell you this: if they meet you like this and then you get buff,
Oh my god.
you know what I mean? They're like
Yeah,
they'll be
chihuahua.
salivating at the mouth.
Chihuahuas.
What does that mean?
It's like a dog. It's like a little Mexican dog.
Little Mexican. What? Show where Chihuahuas originate from. If
Okay.
it's from Mexico, I'll be pissed.
They are.
Chihuahua.
Where do
How do you
Chihuahuas
spell
originate
chihuahua?
from?
Wow.
It's a wolf from your people's land.
A wolf. That's our wolves.
It's a wolf. Look how ferocious.
I have a chihuahua. So
Dude, you should have
No,
a camera where the people can see like
video.
what you're picking up there.
Yeah, I don't know why we have this, honestly. We haven't even used it.
No,
like
this
a
is
couple
like the
weeks.
second time. Where do they come from, though? We do. There is an actual Mexican dog. I don't know how to spell it because it starts like the name starts with an X, so I don't know how to start it.
Even the Chihuahua's homeland is up for debate. Most likely a native of Mexico. Some experts in the breed, have theorized that the Chihuahua may have been brought from the island of Malta by the Spanish conquistadors.
Oh, see, the Spanish. It's you.
You.
No, we did it. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Do you know for sure, like you're Spaniard?
Yeah. Like at least a fourth.
Okay.
Look up the actual Mexican dogs, the black ones from Coco.
I need to do a 23 in myself or whatever it's called.
They're expensive, I heard.
Like $100.
Fuck that. I know what the fuck I am.
Mexican hairless dog,
No.
long hair
It starts
Chihuahua.
with an X.
It's a Zolo.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't think that's a actual dog. Though.
Yeah.
Mexican hairless dog breed. Yeah.
What is it called?
Zolo, I think.
No,
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I know. It's so fucking hard to pronounce.
It's XOLO. I think it's Zolo.
Zolo. Yeah. Those, see,
Oh,
that's
this is
a
the long
better
one.
representation of Mexico than a fucking Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Tell me I'm
ugly.
lying.
Yeah, it looks just like a Mexican.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like a Chihuahua too.
Doesn't.
How tall is that thing?
No.
It's like a little. It's bigger than a Chihuahua.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 30 pounds.
Because that thing was short. It's a Chihuahua.
It's
But it
fucking
looks
Chihuahua.
a little bit scarier than a Chihuahua, right?
I mean, yeah, look
Yeah.
at this
Little.
picture.
Give me something.
That looks ferocious. It looks like a pit bull.
Oh, this is just a hairless, bigger Chihuahua.
Their skin is really sensitive, actually.
Bitches.
It looks like a
I wanted one, but
pit bull got into like a Chihuahua whorehouse and had a little baby that came out looking like that.
Chihuahua whorehouse.
they're actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that that movie with George Lopez?
You've seen it.
Fuck George Lopez.
No, don't say it officially.
Yeah, fuck
You've said
that
it quite a bit.
puto. Do you know Ralph Barbosa? Do you like Ralph Barbosa?
Yeah, of course. It's great.
Yeah, well, that's for Team Ralph. Team Ralphie up in this piece.
Team Ralph.
That's a Mexican hairless dog.
Ralph?
No, the
You heard it here first, folks. Tyler thinks Ralph Barbosa is a hairless dog.
Yeah, let's start some beef. Maybe I can get some clout.
That's why
This podcast about to blow up. Let's just
yeah.
start saying fuck everybody. You know, like fuck this person, fuck that guy.
What is that?
A Belgian Shepherd.
Oh, I think we're done.
We're done with
Like
dogs.
with dogs. We're done with the dogs.
I want to get another dog.
Ricky,
I know.
do you have a dog?
No.
You wouldn't get a dog?
No.
At all? You wouldn't get a dog?
Oh, would I? Yeah, of course I'll get a dog.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a
lot of time.
responsibility.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
As in like work?
Mhm.
I'm a server and I do some videography work.
Really?
Like editing videos?
I do editing and I also like shoot photography, weddings, that kind of shit.
Oh, shit, that's cool. I got a friend that does it.
Really?
Yeah, she has like her own business.
Like a production around here?
No, she does like quinceañeras and weddings and shit.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't remember what the name of her company is, so I can't shout her out right now. But
That's fucked up, Ricky. That's not really your friend. Cynthia, he's not really your friend if he doesn't know the name of your fucking company.
I don't think she has a name for it.
Oh.
I think it's just Cynthia's photography.
Cynthia Stills, yeah.
Cynthia Inc. What
Cynthia Incorporated.
video editing software do you use?
I use DaVinci Resolve 18 and I also use all the Adobe stuff too.
Me too.
Like Premiere and shit.
Yeah, I love that. I love Adobe.
You gotta pay for that. DaVinci, like I said, that's free. And it's got like really good color grading and stuff.
Oh, is it really free?
Mhm.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, look it up. You'd love it. Maybe.
No, I'll stick with Adobe.
Yeah,
I already
she's
did my presets and stuff.
She's already used to it.
Yeah. I love Adobe. So what, do you just put yourself on like those gig websites and they just find you like Fiverr and stuff?
Yeah, well, I used to do a little bit of that, but mainly I'll go like on sites like Indeed, LinkedIn. I'll just look up video production jobs and then I'll find clients like that. And like some of the people that I've worked with for a long time, they had clients and I met them and then I work for them sometimes and they need help on certain different kind of shit. It's not, I mean, that kind of work, it's like fun. I mean, it's way better than serving, obviously.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But, you know, it can be rare. Like you can come and go, you know? So something like that's not that. And plus, if I ever missed like something like doing like a mic or like writing like I wanted to because I had to stay up 2 more hours to finish someone's stupid fucking video, like they needed better subtitles, I'd be pissed. So I like to like have more of a flexible thing on the side than do too much of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been trying to get into that actually.
Really?
Trying to like edit for people and stuff. I've
Yeah.
reached out, but I don't know. I have like 2 podcasts that I edit for us, and then I have a friend that I help manage his stuff. So
Yeah, the clients that I had, they were like a lot of people who like manage people's social media things. Like they were like, "Hey, give me," it was like, "Hey, like you guys signed this deal, and we'll give you like this many clips that you can put on your social media, but we'll just send our videographer over there, and then I go, and then I would do like interviews and like testimonials of some of their clients, and then like put together like shitty little reels of them dancing or whatever, like for social media.
yeah.
I edit that kind of stuff, and then I just send it back to him, and then that was the job, you know? It was
Yeah.
like little stuff like that where it was like, oh, this isn't like something like you like TikTok.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Maybe that's why I was so miserable. But you may like it. You may love it.
Yeah, I have a friend. Actually, we should talk after
Okay.
because I have a friend that has a production, a whole thing that you might like.
Okay.
I'll hit you up. But it is for like, it's more like for businesses, so not just social media.
That's great.
But
More of that.
yeah, I'll hit you up for that. Wow, look at us. And then Jojo, I was like, dude, when we had Jojo on, he was like, manage me. And I said, all right. Damn, okay, so now I have our podcast, me and Victoria's podcast. I have Alexander Chase. I'm president of his fan club.
Yeah.
Insane.
Unofficially.
Can I make a Instagram account?
For me?
For me?
Don't.
I will.
Don't.
I will.
Hey, listen, you are, but at the same time, you're fucking, you don't do anything. But you are at the same time. Whenever I feel like,
I'm not the type of fan. I'm a doer.
oh my God. This is getting already so intense with you. But no, I like no, because one reason I'm saying that you are is because you're so like passionate. I like that. But at the same time, do nothing. That's what I like. Do nothing, and we're gonna coast off into the horizon, sunset, whatever you prefer, whichever direction you want to go, and that's us.
Eventually.
But eventually,
there will be an Instagram account.
Eventually, it's gonna pop, and you're
saying yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll be at the little deal at the front of it.
Okay.
I have no problem with that. You already asked me, but right now, do nothing.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
Don't do anything.
She's not gonna do nothing.
No, Rico, put me in, please.
You have a lot on your plate.
I know. Love it.
Oh, you're busy.
I love chaos.
You sure do.
What do you guys do for like work most of the time? Money and jobs and shit right now.
I work for a forklift company. I manage the inventory for their tire department.
Who? What kind of company?
Forklift.
Forklift company.
Yeah.
They hiring?
They are. You need a job?
Yeah.
Can you drive a forklift?
What do I do? Drive forklifts?
Yeah.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would try it.
Entry level not entry level, but like one of the positions would be like a porter. So you'd basically just be unloading trucks that have forklifts.
Driving forklifts is fun.
It is.
And like, is it during the days, like good comedy hours?
Oh, yeah.
It's
from here. I don't know where you live, but from here, it's like a 40-minute drive in the morning, 30, 40 minutes. And then driving back in traffic is like an hour. But actually, y'all, if you go for a porter, y'all would start at 6:30 in the morning, get off like at 3:30. And the job's easy as shit.
30, dog.
Yeah.
But you can do comedy.
And go to bed. Oh my God, 6:30, dog.
If you really wanted to,
I could.
do it. Do you have any later?
Huh?
What time do you go in?
What time do I go in? I can go in whenever.
Oh, he's a manager.
Oh, you're a manager.
Sort of a manager. I'm the lead of my department, which is a new department. Sort of.
But he goes and does comedy every night, almost.
Not every night. Sometimes I can't.
Sometimes you can?
Can't.
Because of the job?
Not because of the job, other stuff. But,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
well,
that's what he means. It's like,
there are times where I will stay late, but that's specifically a me thing because.
So you're looking for a job that's good for your hours to do?
Yeah, like serving, like I said, that's all right. But like you make most of that money during the nighttime dinner kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't like to do that. I work like lunches and then like, I got the video job over there and I'll make it by that way.
Yeah.
I just hustle though. But like I would rather like have something more consistent where I go in like, daytime hours, you go in, I'll fucking drive. I'll do anything. I like to do stuff where I haven't done before because I like to get good casually at everything.
Yeah.
Like,
look on Indeed and because I'm looking for a new job right now. But if you look on Indeed, you can find like a lot of like entry level warehouse jobs where they'll teach you how to drive the forklift and certify you and all that. And they pay pretty good, like between like 18, 20, somewhere around there.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I will.
That's all I've done for like 10 years. I've just worked in warehouses. So,
really?
Yeah. So I'm looking for something new. Well, I still want to work in warehouses because we're trying to get a house and you have to be like in the same industry for like 2 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I may hit you up later, just like we're going to talk. I may hit you up later about forklifts and warehouses later.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, you can also lie on your resume and say that Ricky was your boss.
That's what we're going to talk about unofficially. Off the mic.
I'll cut that out.
Plus, no one's even going to no one wants to witness this. Us talk about monies.
You would be surprised.
Another job that pays good is, which does still involve driving machinery, would be like a yard job, which is like it's like a rental place for forklifts and like heavy machinery, and you just work in the yard, so you just drive them around.
You would look like such a Mexican. You should do it.
Was that cool or like That was such a visceral reaction.
You would.
Oh my God. I'm
Bonus
so down.
points for my friends.
Okay, I'll do it because I'm single.
He needs a baby mama.
I need a lot of things. I need children.
Ricky, stop. What are you doing?
I need children.
What I want an overnight shift. I want to work like from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That would be perfect.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. That's third shift.
So you're just going to be sleep all day, wake up, go do mics, and go with it.
Well, I guess that would work because then you would wake up at like, 5? And then mics are 6? 7?
I applied for one that they haven't gotten back to me on yet, which would have been perfect because it was that hour. Yeah, it was those hours. And it was like pretty close by. I think it's like 20 minutes away. But they haven't gotten back to me, so.
Oh, well, we'll see.
This is all the kind of work you're into, man. This is what you've done for so long.
Yeah. So I've gotten offers for other jobs, but they're like what I want is more than what they're offering. So like they just hang up. They're so fucking rude. It's happened to me twice where they'll call me and they're like, hey, we just wanted to tell you about this position, but it starts off at this. And I'm like, well, actually, I'm making this right now, so I'm looking for this. Yeah, there's no way we can do that. And then they just hang up.
What the fuck?
It's happened twice.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I would write a fucking bad review on Glassdoor.
Is that a thing? What's that?
Yeah. Glassdoor is a place where you go and rate companies that you worked at.
Is this your Indeed profile?
Yes, it is. Get the fuck off my shit.
I didn't know.
It's my computer.
Yeah, I know it's your computer. I didn't know you were on Indeed.
Yeah. I don't think anyone ever gets off of Indeed. Like, you want to stay on a website where you're going to be like finding a job.
Yeah, just keep getting random emails like, hey.
Job hopping.
Stay humble.
Well,
Do you job hop?
Hop.
Yeah. You know what? My first real job when I was 16, I worked at a Pizza Hut for a summer.
I worked at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, man. And you can kind of see me working there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was in the back. I had a crush on this girl, right?
Oh, love story.
Is that why you started working there? Or?
No.
She just worked there at the same time.
Keep going.
She worked at the same time. She was just this ugly white girl. She was so fucking ugly. Dude, but for some reason, man, I was so into her. I was like just so into her. She was like so hideous, and I was just watching her work and like, you know, kind of distracted, not getting much done, because I was like, you know, I would be like feeling like, you know, making the dough, baking the pizza dough, like crabbing it and forming the the dough and, you know, smacking it down, and making the dough.
Is this a bit?
No,
it should be.
So I was, dude, I promise. So like I had the pizza dough, I was throwing it up, just letting a smack on my hand, and I was making the pizzas and rolling it. And then eventually she would make eye contact with me enough, and I would just never talk to her. Anyways, after that job, I was a lifeguard for a little while.
What happened to the girl? You never had sex with her? I thought that's where
never even talked to her.
You worked there for a summer and you didn't talk? Wait, y'all worked together and y'all didn't talk? Or did y'all just not like have that many shifts together?
He just was a shy boy.
I was shy, and I was 16 at this point. Everyone held someone's hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You think about it, like I wasn't even like, fuck, man. I was so just incapable. I was just seeing, and I was like, I mean, what was going to happen? Even if I said something, I wanted to, you know, I'm more of like I'm gonna watch you I'll watch you, ugly ass. Because she was not hot.
Was she really?
I was like, I wish I had the balls to go up and just tell her like, you were so
hideous.
You were so hideous.
But you
I'm
do
so
something
into
to me.
Yeah.
I'm so into you.
Like, you know, just like, you know, girl, baby girl. You're ugly. But I like you. And come here. You know, and like I wish like something like that, anything where she sits on my lap and we hang out in Pizza Hut and make pizzas together.
Did your mom hug you when you were a baby? Like a kid?
Yeah.
You were hugged?
Oh, yeah.
You're the baby, right?
I am the baby. Mm-hmm. How did you know that?
Vibes.
Oh, I told you that, I think.
No, you said your sister was older.
Yeah, but then he said both my siblings are older.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
He had the headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are both older. I am the baby. Yep.
But I do get baby vibes from you.
Big time.
You telling that story about the ugly white chick reminded me of...
What was this?
You ever watch Don't Be a Menace?
No.
So it's this movie that's a spoof of like black movies in the 90s, like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood. Mm-hmm. It's like a spoof of that. It's the Wayans brothers, like their first movie. Movies. Yeah. There's this one dude right here who he's like all about like Africa and shit. Like he's just like, we need to get back to our roots of Africa. And then they go to a party and he sees this black chick and he starts talking to her and he's like, you are a vision of beauty. And then the girl's like, oh, the black girl's like, thank you so much. And he's like, not you. Pushes her aside. Then that white girl's the one they was talking about.
Oh, wow.
That's you, Tyler.
Yeah, that's kind of... honestly, maybe now it's sort of what she looks like. Back then, she was like just a hot little 15-year-old girl.
Oh no.
Younger. Nice.
Or like not a hot 15-year-old girl, but just a young 15-year-old girl.
You were age. It was the same age, so it's fine back then.
It's nearly the same age. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I don't have to cut that out.
No. Don't cut it out. Did you say you would?
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you said last year when I was working at Pizza Hut, there was this ugly white 15-year-old that just couldn't control myself around.
So you were a lifeguard after that?
That's right.
Did you ever have to save a life?
No, never. It was a easy job. Like it was an easy thing, obvious thing to do because I was on the swim team like my whole life. I swam.
Nice.
Swam a bunch. And like you have to get certified to be a lifeguard. So they were just canning them out to the people. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll work here. Please go up, concession stand, all that. Don't, yell at some kid. Don't run. Don't stop running. And then that's the job. Never had to save anybody though.
Nice.
Played Yu-Gi-Oh and hung out.
Nice.
Got tan. Tan compared to all of the white trash people that were going to this pool.
They were getting red.
It was just
and you don't have girls like coming up to you or like
all the time.
And you wouldn't do anything?
At that time, I had a girlfriend, the first girlfriend I was telling you about.
Okay. I don't know why it's so like surprising. Is it because like
surprising what?
I don't know, the 17-year-old thing where like y'all didn't do anything or you didn't do anything until you were like 17.
How is that surprising? Because I was an absolute ass. Like if you look at my Instagram from 10 years ago, I guess that's more like when I was, like 2011 shit. That's when I was like 14 stuff. I was out of my mind.
You were mean?
No, I guess I was kind of mean, but like I had so much crazy, insane energy. I would just be jumping on the walls. Like
really?
I would be a class clown, but like I was just,
don't get that from him at all.
Not at all, dude.
I know. I just seem like, I know now, but, I was great. I would just do stuff that would just repulse girls and weird them out. It was very weird. Very, very weird. I wasn't, fuck. They were just so not attracted to me at all.
Oh.
That's weird. I figured you would have been like the quieter kid in your class. Yeah,
I was quiet. I mean, mainly I was doing that with my friends, but I was just the goofy one, the silly one, trying to get laughs. Like girls back then, they didn't really like that kind of shit.
With Ricky.
Yeah. I was like quiet in class, but then like around just like, if it was just all my friends, I'd be doing dumb shit.
Yeah, dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like the girls be around, didn't matter. Like I'm still going to make my friends laugh. And they didn't want that. They just wanted.
Like hold my hand. I love you, baby girl.
Yeah, like a cool guy.
Yeah.
They want someone cool. Like, and that didn't. Your friends just wanted you to do dumb shit and make jokes. I just made an ass of myself.
Nice.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, I did a lot of them.
Absolutely.
I was wild everywhere. So what podcasts do you listen to? Do you listen to any podcasts?
I listen to, I guess, like the big comedy ones. I listen to, I don't know what I mean, I guess I listen to that Joe Rogan one sometimes. Everyone does, I guess, supposedly. And then Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast, another comedian. And then the Tuesdays with Stories, that's like Mark Norman and
Joe List.
Yeah, I listened to that one. And then I think I listened to Shane Gill's podcast song. Whatever that one's called. You know what that one's called?
Yeah, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
That's his favorite.
Yeah, that one's good.
I just started listening to it. That's
Not
funny
the
though.
podcast, but the guy.
Shane Gillis? Yeah, he's one of my favorite comedians. He's funny as shit.
Oh, he's best. He's great.
I like Bad Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Moby Leaf.
And they're coming next week.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they're like traveling doing it?
Yeah, they're doing
like a Bad Friends tour.
It's a tour, but it's pretty much like live pod. They like are doing their own stand up, I guess.
I think
they're doing stand up and then they're doing like
something
interaction
like that. Really?
With the audience. I'm going next week.
Are you going?
Oh, you got tickets?
You got tickets?
Yeah. I'm going by myself.
Nice.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to Bert Kreischer's the Fully Loaded tour. Me and my girlfriend going in Oklahoma. And I think Shane Gillis is going to be there. I think.
I wanted to go to that one just because Ralph is going.
He's not going to the one I'm going to, though, I don't think.
Really?
I don't think so. I need to see who's actually.
He's part of the lineup, right?
Yeah. He's part of the lineup, but not all of them are doing like all the same dates.
Okay.
So
Which one is he doing then?
That reminds me, I gotta get my fucking Airbnb.
Jesus.
When am I going?
I was going to go with Ricky to the Bad Friends one, but he's not that big of a fan. So I would rather just go by
It's
myself.
lineup.
Fully loaded. Look, there he is, Ralph. I love his under eye bags.
Do you see him?
Yeah, right there. Look.
There's some right there.
Ralph.
Looks like a beast. Looks like a boss up there.
He's like 5'4".
I know.
5'5".
It was weird. The
Shorty.
first, like one of the first mics I went to when I first started doing stand up in Dallas was at it was the One Nostalgia mic, and he was like one of like the 5 people there, and I was just watching everybody go up because it was like my third time doing stand up in Dallas like a year and a half ago, and when he caught down, I was like, "Oh man, you're funny as fuck," and then we just talked for a minute. He was like, "Yeah, I'm Ralph, whatever."
You talked to him.
Yeah, we talked to a couple times. I was on a show with him one time at TK's where. Like the show before that show that me and you were on, like the last one I did.
Oh, he was there?
No, not that one. But like,
no, not on mine. But like, I didn't even realize he was at TK's because TK's had barely opened. And like, I don't think they even haven't been open for like 2 years.
Yeah, it was like a Mother's Day show, so it was almost exactly a year ago. He was headlining it, and I mean, he hadn't popped or anything, and he was just there doing it for TK, and we just talked a little bit at the bar, and then we never saw him ever again.
I love him.
That's how he is on it.
just that, and just rocket shipped.
These are the people that are going to be on it.
Insane. Like how fast you can
Just rise.
just rise.
Well, he did. I think the thing that brought him up a lot was that HBO thing that he did. He had like an HBO set.
He had a couple of YouTube
Yeah, I was gonna
videos
say,
on some showcases, like the Do Not Tell.
Don't Tell, yeah.
They're like just, it was like 10-minute sets here or there that were put on YouTube that just like went viral, like crazy viral, and that was it.
Yeah, like the fucking, it's insane. Just put up your clips. Like, just put up your clips. You never know.
Put up
This
good
is-
clips.
These are all the
Put up
people that you're
good
going to
clips.
see.
Yeah. So it's Bert Kreischer, obviously, Big J. Ogerson, Chad Daniels, Mark Norman, Ralph Barboza, Rosebud Baker, and Tiffany Haddish.
Dude, I haven't seen Chad Daniels in, like, when I first started listening to comedy, he was one of the big guys, like, on Pandora I would listen to.
Yeah.
Chad Daniels is really cool.
He's funny. He did this crazy thing where he recorded 2 specials, like, back to back. He did, like, 1 hour one night, and then the next night he did another completely different hour.
Really?
Yeah, and it's supposed to come out sometime soon. I don't know when.
Do you have an hour?
No, fuck no.
Do you have 30 minutes?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't ever be proud of it, I'm sure. But absolutely, I can get through 30 minutes.
Do you write a lot?
Yeah, I'd say I do. I say I write kind of like a weird way. Maybe it's not weird to some people who write like it, but I just like I don't even know. Like I come up with like an idea, and then I go to the computer, and then I write down like all the points, anything that comes to my head, and then if it like goes dry, I just stop thinking about it, and then I go and do it. And then I just say like all the things. I don't rehearse or anything. I just say everything that I thought was going to be funny, like the points that I already written down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like more concrete in my mind, but I haven't practiced it. So it comes out like sort of just how I meant it to be when I first thought of the idea. And then after that, I'll do it a couple more times. And then I'll go back to the computer and then rewrite how I've been saying it on stage. And then that's kind of how I do it. And then after that, you can kind of just see what's been in your head before, you know? And so you can kind of write from there.
Gotcha.
And it's just easier for me. Like if I wanted to like just write like how to make this funny, like funnier, like from a joke on my computer, and I was like, all right, it's time to write this joke, make it better. Like that would be the hardest thing in the world for me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just got to go up on stage and do it enough where I find like enough funny moments in it or like funny parts of the crowd that likes it, and then branch off like impromptu in the moment, and then whatever I get from that, I got.
So does it make you nervous not having something memorized?
No. I mean, I guess it used to. Like sometimes it would keep me from going out because I'm like, I haven't like practiced it. Like when I first started, the very, very beginning, I was like, oh, I couldn't go out and do this mic because I haven't stood in front of my bed and said it like 3 times straight, exactly how I'd say it. But that's like the worst way to practice it ever, like because you just sound like rehearsed or whatever, like you sound like you just did that.
Yeah.
Maybe. And also like you're in your head thinking about like what did you write down instead of being there talking to the people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a thin line to walk between the pen and the paper and the actual performance of it all. So that's just how I've done it. It might change. Obviously, I'm very new, so it could change. And but no, as far as writing, I don't know how you feel about it, Rick. I'm kind of intimidated by it a little bit because like longer bits, I'm like, I'll never come up with anything good just in front of a computer without anyone putting pressure on me, like eyeballs and shit. Like I want people to stare at me and think.
Yeah, most of the time the way that I do my writing is I'll think about it for like a long time, and then at work, like I'm basically by myself the entire day. So if I'm like driving the forklift, like I'll be listening to something or I'll think about something that I think is funny. Yeah. But I won't actually like write it down until like I try to think about it for like a long time, and I won't write it down until like I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good way to go about it, you know? So I'll think about it for like 10, 15 minutes, and usually I'll think about it and never write it down. And then whenever it comes back, it only comes back if I think of a funny way to go about it. And recently I've started like letting shit simmer for like a long time, like not just writing down everything I think is funny, but like letting it really simmer in my head. And the ones that I keep popping back to, those are the ones that I realize like, oh, I've thought about it for so long, I almost have it memorized, or I know exactly what I want to say about that topic. So I'll just do it on stage. Like I have 3 jokes right now probably that I've thought about for like 2 months that I just last week did on stage. And those I felt really comfortable because I thought about it for so long.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that method. I feel like everyone has a different one now.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Everyone has a different way to go about it.
Yeah, like Dante, I like his method because he was talking to me about it, and he was saying that like he'll actually write down everything and then look back at his videos and look back at all his notes and then keep making different things. But also while he's at the open mic, I've noticed that he writes new stuff down. So he'll at least I feel like he always writes something brand new down.
Okay, yeah, he's writing at the mic.
Yeah, and
That's I've seen people do that I can never do.
Yeah, I tend to do that too because I feel like the energy there is funny, and then also like when you're talking to comics, like you end up talking about something and you're like, oh, that reminded me of something else. I wanna talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's my writing has like changed a lot since I started doing it.
Oh yeah, no, that's to be expected. I think because we're both pretty new, so I mean, it's just like not something to put down and like this is how I do it for sure.
Yeah,
mine's changed so much over like the last year.
And I mean, I'm sure. I mean, everything changes. So
yeah,
like, super experienced comics probably have changed a lot too.
I've heard everything from like, I think like Louis C.K. and Bill Burr. They're like both the same, where they didn't write down anything. They just wrote down like the word of some idea that would remind them about it on stage. I'm not sure like at what level they started to do that, because for us, like even though that might be like something that would actually help us like stimulus and motivate us on stage to write better, but they were so good that I feel like they could just they have the freedom of doing that because they have so much experience. Like so they could just like think about that word and be like, oh yeah, I did think about that. All right, and like just in a second, kind of know how to navigate that. But like for a newer comedian, it's all kind of scattered and it's kind of crazy. So if you don't have like at least like a ground plan or like kind of bullet points to go along, you're kind of asking for a fucking disaster a little bit. It's harder for them to fuck up. So it's easier for them to write on stage is what they say. Yeah.
At the level that they're at, I feel like it's also of them, specifically like Louis C.K., him going out to do like open mics and shit. He's Louis C.K., So he has to kind of go under like an alias, and then everybody's like, oh shit, it's fucking Louis C.K. So obviously he's got that little kind of like push, but then also if something's not funny, they're not gonna laugh, or he's gonna work out and he's
they're gonna give him like some credit right away. Like they're gonna like laugh if for sure.
So I think like the writing process, like if you get that big, the writing probably, in my opinion at least, would become a little more difficult because you're not getting like as much of a genuine reaction from people.
Yeah, you got fans everywhere.
Yeah.
Dang. That's true.
Yeah.
Like no matter what you say, you got like 60% of it's I like you. It's okay. I think it's funny.
Yeah, and
it's
then
not necessarily funny.
Yeah.
But you're funny.
Yeah, but like when I had first started, I just wrote everything down. I had like super long bits because I was just writing it down.
That's right.
The way that I would say it.
Like exactly.
Yeah, exactly how I would say it.
All the ums and shit. And the likes.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
Ricky says like a lot.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
So I would do that, and it would just be like this thing of like I would go on stage trying to do that, and it would never come out the same because I would realize like on stage it was just completely different, you know.
Yeah.
And then I've said this a couple times, but I asked a friend of mine who really likes comedy. He doesn't do stand up, but I just asked him. I was like, "Hey, can you look at this joke and tell me like what's wrong with it?" And he's like, "There's no fucking punchline in here. It's just a funny story that has no punchlines." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I switched it, and I like for like 3 or 4 months, I was just writing setup punchline jokes. So for like a 5-minute set, I had like 12 jokes that was just like setup punchline, setup punchline, setup punchline, just to kind of guide myself. Because if you write a punchline that you know it's the punchline, you know that that's where the people have to laugh, and if they don't laugh, it's because the punchline's not funny.
Right. Yeah, it's like a classic joke setup.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, you can do like a weird story or something like. But unless you're completely comfortable in that story and doing like a longer winded thing, people are kind of innately just listening for that rhythm of like, do you have jokes?
Yeah.
Like they're just like going to tune out if you're bullshitting them after a while. Like, yeah, you're talking, but like, are you going to say something funny? Is it going to be worth it? So they just fucking stop listening.
Yeah.
There was a joke that you said on that show that Ricky was on that we went to where like Ricky said, we had like all of our friends and stuff go and like family. And I had my best friend on, and she's not a part of the comedy world at all. Like, at all. And you said a molestation joke.
Okay.
And you got to laugh, but she was just so, and I was laughing, and she was just so like,
I can't laugh at this.
Oh, she was offended at it? I thought it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be a good story.
No, it was a bad story. You had your first hater.
Oh, I like that.
I figured you would want to know. But I was like, what are you talking about? It was funny. And she's like, no.
Wow. Good for her.
She was offended.
Well, I mean, it happened to me. Not to her. What the fuck?
Are you
She was
offended? I got molested.
Yeah. No, she was just like, yeah, so my friend was totally offended. And that was awesome.
Oh, I love your friends.
Thank you.
I love your
No,
friends.
she's not one of the ones that I would hook you up with.
Girl, shit.
That's her right there in that picture.
You don't even know my type.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're right.
You just know race.
Okay, so what's your type then?
I'm not shallow as shit.
Okay, what's your type? Ricky, that's not a good picture to go off of. She was 8. No,
Yeah.
don't look at her.
She was like 10.
I'm good at this, though. Give me the young picture.
Okay, fine. Here.
You're good at picturing her as an adult?
Oh, wow.
Hold on,
She looks really good right now. I guarantee it.
Oh, well, hold on. This is us when we were 16. So I guess it's a little better. But she was.
This is weird because there's a picture with Santa. Like the younger photo of you is not with Santa.
You guys are adorable.
Thanks.
Can I keep this?
No, you weirdo. Sick fuck.
Sick fucking fuck.
We look so little. We look like babies.
You were 16?
We were babies. Yeah, 15, I think.
Damn. That was
don't look at
15
those
years
again.
ago.
I don't want you to look at those again.
Get it?
What were we saying?
You were talking about being offended in comedy?
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like as your number one fan, I wanted to let you know that not all of us support you, or not all of them support you like that, but I do. You know?
Oh, I know most people, or a lot of people don't support me. I feel like most people don't.
Have you ever been heckled on stage?
Yeah, of course.
A lot?
I mean, no, not a lot.
But do you take it personally, or do you know how to get out of it?
I mean, I've done good sometimes. I've also done badly.
To get out of them?
Sure. But I go mean. Like I go like if people are actually listening, I like to just like kind of act like I'm snapping, like mad at them. But for me, it's a joke. But sometimes people are like, that guy's fucking, he's serious, he's really mad. And then they think I went too hard, and then they like, that wasn't cool. But sometimes I do that and they know I'm joking. They're like, yeah, absolutely, fuck that guy. I agree. Mm-hmm. And the other times, they go either way. I don't really do smart things. I can't like really take them down. Like, what do you do? Oh, that's funny career. Like, your name's weird. I just go just mean and just shut up.
I would too. I would be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You get up here
Because I'm not smart, but I got like a sass.
You are sassy.
I'm attitude, no matter what, and I can act, and I'll just be like, you know what? Like I might act like I'm gonna fucking kill him, and they'll just shut up. They'll be quiet.
Hey, as long as they did. Who told you to speak?
Absolutely, I get violent. And they don't have the microphone in their hand. You know,
and you also can't just completely ignore them even if they do say something. Like the crowd will probably hear it, but you're just also like, I'm the one that's on the fucking speaker, bitch. Like I can just berate you.
Go off, bitch.
Yeah, you can go off. You can just go right past them.
Yeah, I had this weird thing at Comedy Arena where there was, for some reason, like every Monday a biker bar shows, or a biker gang shows up. Like
on Mondays?
Yeah. Like they go because one of their guys is like a comedian. They're trying to be a comedian. So I was up there and I was telling them like, I'm gonna get my motorcycle license soon, but I don't know what kind of motorcycle to get. What should I get? And one of them was like, get a Honda, like because he was like, they're reliable, blah blah blah. And then I was like, Harley Davidson or Honda. And then one of the other dudes in the back, he was like, you should drive a Honda. And I was, and like they all laughed, like all the bikers laughed. And I was like, oh, okay, haha, joke's on me. Joke's on you. I don't know what the difference is. So you just gave me good advice.
Yes.
Bitch.
Honda like a pussy bike?
I guess so.
I would drive a Honda. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Hondas is their cars, and they're wonderful, reliable cars. So I think he just gave me good advice and laughed.
Motherfucker.
Right?
Don't you hate when it doesn't make sense?
Yeah. Because then you can't really go anywhere with it.
If I were getting on stage, I would just flirt with everybody.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. If I saw biker guys walk in, I'd be like, ooh,
boys
Sons of Anarchy type shit.
Fucking
one of
let
them
me down and snort me.
Yeah. Across your clubhouse pool table, baby.
Do coke off my head.
One of them looked like the stepdad from the Santa Claus.
Oh, but
yeah. So he didn't look What?
No.
He didn't look intimidating at all. He just looked like a therapist.
Oh, therapize me, baby.
So I was like, that's another thing that I told him.
On your therapy couch.
Well, that's another thing that I told him was bikers are cool because they're all like so intimidating. Then I look at him, I was like, except you. Yep. You look like the club's accountant.
Did he? He was like wearing like a sweater.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'll put it to you like this. All of them were wearing like boots and leather and shit. He was wearing leather too, but he was wearing sensible shoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ricky, you're gonna get killed.
They laughed.
Oh my God.
Like they all laughed, and then they also laughed because he drove a Honda.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's the one that told me to drive a Honda.
All right, well, I think we're good.
Are we? This was like
Did you have fun?
That was a blast. Thank you guys.
Don't lie.
Absolutely,
no,
dude.
it was fun. No, I really appreciate it. You guys are having. I mean, really, I had a lot better time on Anthony's podcast, but this wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Anthony's a fun guy. We're doing his podcast next week, I think.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It's a good time. He's got like this fucking nice place.
Really?
Yeah, like this nice place. It's nice fucking with you. Like I like that better.
I know.
I really don't even like Anthony that much. Nobody doesn't listen to this because I didn't have fun.
But it's so much better than here.
No, his place is cool. You guys will have a good time.
Is he nice?
Should
I go in he's at 100 or should I
50% at all?
50%?
That's what I did. Yeah, I fill him out, but you just know this. He is actually like a really nice guy.
Okay.
He's like genuine, like an actual nice. He's
Is
not
he
even
really?
faking it.
So I can go 100 and he won't judge me? I'm usually always at 100.
You can say whatever the hell you want on there.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Yeah. He's fun. He's cool.
All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, so much for coming on. Finally. Fuck.
I know.
They're fucking trying to find you for forever.
It's been like a couple months.
Did you share his profile with me?
Yeah.
So I can follow him. Thank you so much for coming on. Everyone finally gets to put a face to you that we've been talking about you this whole time.
Infamous.
Yeah, you're infamous. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to shout out?
I do have one. Oh my God, I almost forgot the date. It's next week. It's on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday next week. It's in Fort Worth. It's at the Library Bar, I think. It's ran by, I don't have the poster yet. I'll put it up sometime. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put it up on there. Maybe on like my story or something like that. It's next week. If you guys want to come out. When does this come out? Will it come out next week?
It will not come out next week.
It's going to be after the 10th.
Do you have anything lined up after?
No.
No, we share everybody's stuff. Like, we share everybody's shows. I run the account, so anytime you're talking to that account, it's me. But I share everything.
Hell yeah,
So,
sister.
Yeah.
We'll
So if
take
you
that.
have any shows like in between now and when this goes up,
send it to us
send
in
the
our
poster.
stories. We post it.
I'll be happy to. I'll send it to you guys, and we'll get in touch about that production thing and your friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
And
friend, the
then-
friends first, though, right?
Yeah, them, because I need to talk to them, and then we'll just talk about work after.
Okay.
And then I'll hit you up, and we'll talk about
Forklifts.
forklifts.
Yeah. The new 8 series.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Such a guy thing.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, you turned it off.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this. This has been another.
Say the name.
Say what you think the name is.
Oh, fuck you. I actually don't know. Muniz.
What are you looking at? Nothing here says it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Turn to the Muniz podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah. New name given by Tyler. Yay. No, thank you guys so much for watching the Chismes and Menudo podcast. Make sure you listen next week. And we'll see you next time. Bye.